Without further ado, let's get to our review of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania from 2023. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a film that attempts to blend comedy, action, and adventure, but ultimately struggles to find its footing. Directed by Peyton and written by Jeff Loveness, the movie continues the journey of Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, and Hope Van Dyne, played by Evangeline Lilly, as they navigate the complexities of the quantum realm. The film introduces a new villain, Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors, who brings a fresh yet somewhat familiar threat to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The movie kicks off with a promising start, showcasing Scott Lang's life post-Avengers Endgame. His humorous and relatable persona is a breath of fresh air, and Paul Rudd's charm shines through. However, as the narrative shifts to the quantum realm, the film loses its momentum. The quantum realm, while visually intriguing, feels like a mishmash of various sci-fi elements, lacking the originality and vibrancy that one might expect from a Marvel film. The plot centers around Scott and his family, including Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas, Janet Van Dyne, played by Michelle Pfeiffer, and Scott's daughter Cassie, played by Catherine Newton, as they are pulled into the quantum realm. Here, they encounter Kang, who has been exiled and is desperate to escape. The stakes are high, with Kang threatening Cassie's life to coerce Scott into helping him. Despite this, the emotional depth between Scott and Cassie feels underdeveloped, making it difficult for the audience to fully invest in their relationship. Jonathan Majors delivers a compelling performance as Kang, bringing a mix of charisma and menace to the role. However, the character's motivations remain vague, leaving Kang feeling like another generic villain rather than a formidable adversary. The film attempts to set Kang up as the next big threat in the MCU, but the lack of clarity around his intentions undermines his impact. The action sequences, while plentiful, often feel repetitive and lack the excitement that fans have come to expect from Marvel films. The reliance on CGI is evident, and while some scenes are visually impressive, others fall flat, resembling outdated screensavers rather than cutting-edge visuals. The film's humor, primarily delivered by Rudd, provides some relief, but it is not enough to elevate the overall experience. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a film that tries to juggle multiple elements but ends up feeling disjointed. It serves as a stepping stone for future Marvel projects, but in doing so, it sacrifices the unique charm that made the previous Ant-Man films enjoyable. The movie's attempt to explore themes of family and redemption is overshadowed by its convoluted plot and lackluster execution. While it has its moments, Quantumania ultimately falls short of its potential, leaving audiences with a sense of unfulfilled promise. That's my take on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and I'm giving it 2.5 stars out of a maximum of 5 stars. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on Mindset Movie Reviews.